The crowd of zombies rushed straight toward the iron door. The man had no other choice left. He grabbed it with all his strength and held on tight, because if he slipped even a little, the entire building would turn into total destruction. Seeing this, the others didn't waste a second and ran forward to help him. But just then, cracks started forming across the glass in front. Watching this terrifying sight, the man realized things were getting worse, and those cracks spread faster and faster. In just moments, they reached all the way to the wall on the right. Now they had no time. If nothing was done right now, it would all be over. The number of zombies kept growing, and the pressure was so brutal that the weaker ones couldn't even hold their ground. In the blink of an eye, the glass started breaking even more. Still, the group had no choice but to keep holding it, trying to stop the zombies from breaking in. Then, a soldier pushed a movable trolley from the back, pulled out a gas cylinder, lit it on fire, and signaled to his partner. Before anyone could react, the short guy stepped up and fired a flamethrower. As soon as the cart caught fire, the countdown began. And just when the zombies managed to smash through the glass, the man kicked a cabinet hard and sent it flying, creating a wall of fire that held the zombies back for a while. Taking the chance, the short guy shouted at everyone, "Don't think anymore, just run!" As they grabbed their weapons and prepared to escape. Suddenly an alarm went off, and water burst from the ceiling like fountains. It fell straight on the raging fire, and before anyone could figure out what was happening, the flames were out. The zombies they thought were dead suddenly stood up again. Terrified, everyone turned and ran, but then they looked up. Zombies had already attacked the upper floors too. Now the only path left was to run toward the right side. Somehow they made it and managed to slam the door shut, so zombies kept pulling from the other side. Still, their lives were saved for now. Since they were now in the lowest part of the building, there was only one way left: run to the roof. As soon as the soldiers above opened the gate, blood-soaked survivors rushed in from below. Before the soldiers could even understand what was happening, another boy covered in blood came right behind them. The horrific sight made the soldiers tense up instantly, raising all their guns. But one soldier suddenly recognized them. They were the same people he already knew. Without wasting time, they let them inside. The moment they entered, a strange sound echoed outside. Zombies were now climbing up the spiral stairs. Seeing this, the officer shouted the order, "Shut the door!" And as soon as the zombies reached, the door was slammed shut tight. Everyone finally breathed a sigh of relief. But suddenly, one man collapsed. Another strong guy quickly held him. Yet the real danger now wasn't outside. It was right in front of them. Nobody noticed that the fallen man was slowly changing. When they tried to check on him, a loud bang shook the door again. Everyone went on high alert. But then, the man lying on the ground suddenly stood up on his own. The moment they saw his face, they realized the truth. The real danger was now inside. That man was no longer human. He had turned into a vicious zombie. While escaping, he had actually been bitten on the leg. The zombie was about to strike when a woman pulled out her weapon in time and attacked, stopping him. Right then, a soldier stepped forward and smashed the zombie with the butt of his gun, finishing him. Knowing the situation could only get worse, the commander gathered all soldiers the very next morning and gave the order, "We have to get out of this zombie hell now." They opened the door, armed themselves, and moved out. Finally, using ropes, everyone climbed up, escaping the deadly building and making it to a safe zone.